Alrighty, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get into a message from the universe and see what's going on. Always timeless, all that good stuff. Y'all know the deal. Do I need to do the entire tarot spiel every time? We've got Gemini, we've got the moon, and we got 7. We got conflict with the lovers here. Secrets. Secrets never stay secret too long. Ooh. We got someone's at a crossroads here, and then we got the sheath there, so it's a crossroads, and whatever decision they're going to have to make here. I got flight. Whatever decision that this person's going to make here, this is a big, big crossroads, right? Huge crossroads for this person, because whatever decision they make is ultimately putting them on the path of whatever they're going to have, right? Right? Like, it's gonna, whatever this is, it's gonna change your frequencies completely. So, I'm picking up the energy that somebody's at a crossroads. So you're kind of crossed in between energies right now. You're still connected to you're still in between 2 different frequencies. And whatever crossroads you're about to take will put you on the frequency of what you will be, frequency you'll be on for a while. Like, this is a major shift in mindset. We got the temple of my body and addicted. These are the shadows that someone's dealing with. Whenever somebody's not treating their body very well, I feel kind of called out here as I just asked for a Sprite, right? And I know I need to stop drinking soda. Got a sugar problem. I got a sugar and a salt problem. I ain't even gonna lie about that. Salt's hard because it has to do with, like, my body sucks, and I need I need iron, and I have iron and an iodine deficiency. So, like, when you have an iodine deficiency, you really, really crave salt because your mind has kind of, like, your body has picked up that they iodize salt, so you crave it, right? Weird how your body does that too. It craves certain things. Somebody's body could be craving nutrition too. I get the energy of that. Like, somebody might not, like, okay, so I remember, like, one time I was at somebody's house and I was on a diet and they were offering me food because we're Italians and that's what they do. And they're like, you need to eat. I haven't seen you eat since you got here. Da, da, da. I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm like, I'm not going to starve to death. There's 250 calories in this can, right? I get somebody could be getting all the calories from drinks and things like that or something like that, and they're not getting enough actual nutrition. It's like, I get the energy of, like, geez, when was the last time you ate something, like, fresh and green type of energy, right? Your ancestors are telling you to eat a fucking salad. Vegetables. I used to get on that a lot when I with the kids, right? I was big on making sure that there was a starch, a meat, and a vegetable on the plate every night, right? We got Green Man synergy here. So yeah, there's definitely alignments happening. Someone's getting a lot of downloads right now. We got Radiance here. Get Eagle, Communion Spirit. Could be something coming down. It could be something this could definitely be coming up to this summer solstice. It might be a decision you need to make this summer. We got Vision Quest here. Definitely, I get the energy of definitely of a journey, right? Of emergence. I love the dragonfly energy, right? It's definitely a slow emergence. I like how dragonflies, they go through the 3 stages, right? They start out as larvae, and then they spend a period of time as nymphs under the water, right? They spend their larvae time, like, in the ground type area, right? In the little eggs or whatever they were in. Not exactly 100% sure. But, yeah, and then they get their legs and stuff, and they look like little crawly bugs, and they live underwater, and they eat mosquito larvae. And then they emerge as dragonflies and damselflies. Damsels have bigger eyeballs. there's definitely the energy, like, and when you get that, we also got the lotus here, and that's the lotus energy as well. The seed starts in the muck and the mud, and then it has to come up through the waters, right? And it's like coming through an emotional period, right? There's a lot of emotions, and whereas the caterpillar metaphors, the caterpillars turn into butterflies. Some people don't turn into butterflies, they turn into dragonflies. You're meant to have an edge. It's not meant to be. I get the energy that somebody's just like, it's like they like this whole spiritual thing, but it might just be a little bit too much love and light. I get that they might be kind of stuck in a toxic positivity bubble. So I'm definitely picking up somebody's got a very big health nut if I'm getting that energy from the beginning. Very specific for somebody. If the issue is chewing, I got somebody who might have some issues either with their teeth or with their gut when they eat like large things, like if there's something they have to chew, it might give them digestive issues. If that's the case, get those get vegetable shakes. Get a shake. Get one of those drinks that has like vitamins in it. Get you some boosts or something, or some insures. Get you something with some actual nutrition in it. Let's get into it. Y'all ready for the nitty gritties, right? 3D, 4D, 5D, right? 3D is what people perceive, right? What's on the 3D, what's in the, like, what people post to be, things like that, right? What's in the 3D aspect of it, what's in the physical reality part of it. And then the 4D is like what's on people's minds, what do people think about it, right? That type of energy. And then the 5D is what the spirit guides all have to say about the situation from their perspective. Picking up a player energy right away on this one. Picking up a player energy right away on this one. Someone does this as a defense, right? Someone pretends to be a player or likes to put off the act of being a player, but it's really just because they're kind of defensive, right? They put on the player energy for fear of rejection, right? You can't be rejected if you have options, right? Doesn't sting as much type of deal, right? I get this, it's like we got the King of Pentacles here, right? Could be a feminine that's in this energy as well. Or this could be a feminine that's come in and kind of met the match, like they're not playing with it. What's she got on her face? Looks like she's got some tear marks on her face. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think this person, they lied. Oh, 77. See, I don't even look ahead. I just read the cards as I go, right? They lied about something. I get that they lied about money. I get this person might have lied about money. They might have pretended to be, like, they could have been a player. They could have pretended to be more broke than they were. You know what I'm saying? I get like they were, I don't know, they lied about something for sure. Let's get into it. What did they lie about? Get a lot of sense of it had to do with something with equal give and take. It could have just been, it might not have been money. It could have just been like, I don't know. I get physical give and take just wasn't even. There was something in there. Get that smog dragon energy, like somebody was like hoarding something. I got the King of Cups reversed. Somebody was not operating out of a heart-based center. This person was a manipulator, right? They like to party. They like to do debauched things, right? There's been some sort of rite of passage that's come to play, right? There's been some rite of passage that's come out to play. They've been lying about not having money, right? They might have pretended. I got King of Wands at the energy. Yeah, I got kind of like a big dick player energy, right? Just to kind of just... Yeah. Ride in a nightmare. Someone was riding a nightmare. That's an interesting thought to say. They either lied about not having money to take advantage of people, or they lied about having money to take advantage of people. And they might have lied about both. That might be what's so confusing here. I get the energy of somebody who started out acting like... Someone who started out acting like they had it all together and they try to act, I get high value. And then it just turns out they were broke. And I get that they did this to the people that knew that they were broke. They played the broke card to get as much as they could off of them. 11-11. And that the people that they wanted other things from, they acted like big old baddies. Yeah, that could definitely cause some issues, right? Yeah, there we go. Page of Coins. What does 5D have to say about this? This person was very immature about money. I get that this Queen of Cups came in. I get that there's some distance in between them now. Because here we go. Because we got all this distance in between these people now. Here's what? Queen of Cups on one side, Hermit on the other. Someone's having to get the strength, right? Having to get the strength up. They might have not been feeling very strong. It's the energy of getting the tiger by the tail and taking accountability and like, yeah. There we go. King of Cups upright. Yeah, that's the kind of energy you're getting. What? With this person, like, bumped into somebody who was like, what? Oh, man, this person, I get they bumped into a queen, right? They're like, ah. They came at this person both ways, and then they didn't know what to do after that. They were like, I don't know what to do, right? This person's definitely got the energy of they want to move on from the past here. They want to release the past. They've definitely been inspired to carry their burdens a little bit differently, right? They're trying to focus on one connection and let the other connections go, right? I love how this King of Cups is looking back towards the Queen of Cups here, right? We got the Wheel of Fortune here. The universe really put it down on this person. Right? This is a triggered awakening. The universe put massive pressure on this person, right? They put massive pressure on them, what? To get them to turn into... I get the universe put all this pressure. They were like, dude, it's like there's being a boss and then there's actually bossing up, right? It's like you're not acting like a king yet. You're still acting like a page. You're still acting like a page. You're still acting like a knight. You're still acting like the knight. And the universe is just like, what? I'm going to keep pushing these conflicts on you until you start acting like a king, right? It's like divine masculines are like, they hate it, but the universe will keep doing this to you. That's how it works, right? It's like, what? Operate from your heart, base, center. Stop arguing. Because that's where you're genuinely happiest. It's like, stop operating from your ego. Stop operating from the ego. What? The ego is the only thing that's telling you that breaking the matrix is dumb shit like expensive cars and a bunch of bitches. It's been my message this whole time today. It's like, what? Money does not make people happy. I guarantee you, I know people with lots and lots of money that are just miserable people. And not even that they're miserable, but most of them are fucking detached too. Especially the ones that act like that. I'm not gonna say every person who has money is like that. There's plenty of normal people that have money that live perfectly fulfilling lives. But they're operating from a heart-based center in what they do, not an ego-based center. Sorry, my hair. That's what I get. It's drying. Damn it. Come here, love. This is driving me nuts. I apologize. I'm sure this is very entertaining for y'all to watch me chase something you can't see off my desk. Six of Swords, rite of passage, yeah. It is. It's just the universe is going to keep making you miserable on that path until you realize that's not your path. I mean, I get, like, the energy of, like, even, like, Jim Carrey and stuff like that, like, when they do their speeches about, like, you know, yeah, just that shift of stop operating for other people, stop operating for optics, right? Stop operating to try and look cool. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't look cool. You don't look cool. It's like when I see people that operate in that friggin' energy, I get pretty fly for a white guy. You know, that's the energy that I pick up. It's like you don't look nearly as cool as you think you do. Especially guys, especially the older bachelors. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? We don't, you know, when you live in a normal area, you don't live in like a city and all that ridiculous nonsense. It's like you're not Mr. Big from Sex and the City. What are you doing? Alright, we got the Empress here. We got Judgment. We got the Hierophant. The Nine of Swords. We got the Page of Swords. Now, what I'm picking up from this is what? The Empress cast her judgment based on the fact that she wanted something traditional. She's the motherfucking Empress. Right? What? Oh, that's cute. You thought you rolled up on a queen. No. You rolled up on an entire Empress. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? I'm the Queen of Queens, right? That's why I always talk about the Emperor and the Empress. That's the difference between the Emperor and the Kings, right? The Emperor, the Kings pay homage to the Emperor, right? It's like, bitch, yeah. I'm an Empress. Other queens pay homage to me. I don't know what you're talking about, right? I get that this causes, you know, whatever this was, it caused a lot of anxiety. That she wanted something traditional, and it wasn't there. And she figured it out through how most women figure things out, through spying. I get this person made a decision. Yeah, she made a decision, but I'd rather be alone than deal with that. Screw you guys, I'm going home. 88 here. I'm going to go work on my own shit. I'm going to go work on my own shit and not think about you. You're lying to yourself. I'm going to work on my own shit and not think about you. Then why are you here listening to this reading about them? You wouldn't have made it this far in. Alright, we got the Two of Swords. The decision has left this Empress in a hangman situation, but they're building on their skills here. 3. The hangman reversed, right? This person made a blind decision. I get that she might not have had all the information, but she made a decision, and now she's building up. There's a lot of work. She's working a lot. Yeah, she's trying to get back. I get that she's trying to get back to a Queen of Pentacles energy, right? She's dealt with a lot of, like, that's the victim mode, right? She's dealt with a lot of drama, a lot of backstabbing, right? She's looking for equal give and take. Haha. I get that this happened for a lot of purpose. She's exuding a lot of Queen of Staves energy, right? A lot of attractive energy right now. She's definitely amping up her gifts and things like that. There's something about the Seven of Cups here. Like, they were tired of this too good to be true nonsense. They were tired of people lying about who they were. They were tired of just this fucking bolstering and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? There's fake it till you make it, but there's straight out lying too. It's like, it's not fake it till you make it. It's you should, like I say this to women all the time too. If you want to be the person who gets up every day and does yoga, then you just got to start getting up every day and doing yoga. Are you gonna love it and everything else like that at first? No, it's probably gonna get a little bit tedious after about a week or so. It's gonna be a lot harder than it seems and like that. But it's just getting up and just doing it every day. It's not about, I don't know, renting cars you can't afford and fucking spending money that you don't have, trying to impress people to make them think that you have more money than you do. That's lying. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference there. There's a difference, right? This person was tired of the manipulations. They wanted to put it in the past, right? I don't think this person understands that the universe was really guiding a lot of this. Whatever decision she's made, right? The universe kind of backed her into a corner to do this, but that was what was going to fire this person up, right? Yeah, they're like, there's some sort of high ground. You took the high ground to move away from a situation, to allow things to die in that situation. I get the energy someone's still holding on to it, though. Right? Someone's still holding on to it. Got the energy of reaping what one sows right now. It was weird because of the way it was being worded to me, and I was like, that doesn't make that's a weird way to say that. All right, it's like, what, someone wants to reap what they sow. And then when I saw this, I was like, they want to deliver a staff to the Queen of Staves. It was a weird way of saying it, and I didn't want it to sound terrible. I get the energy. This person doesn't want to come off. Someone doesn't want to come off as pervy now that they fucking acted like a perv, right? Let's see how he's like delivering the staff there. I don't know why I'm getting that song. I would walk 10,000 miles, and I would walk 5,000 miles, and I would walk 5,000 more just to be the one who walked 10,000 miles to end up at your door. Right? But see how he's delivering a staff? Delivering a staff. Look, they're carrying this. And I feel like they understand that this was, they're reaping what they sow. They understand they have to pay the consequences, right? But I get the sense of a journey starting to deliver this staff to the queen, right? They want something to come out into the light. Definitely, they're showing some victory in here, right? And at the very end, page of staffs. This person's, somebody realized they acted really stupidly. They acted really immature. Right? One more. I acted like a 9 of swords and I caused the tower. This was divinely guided, and they were stupid, and they got very defensive, and they kept secrets. They moved too slow because they thought they were acting like an emperor, right? They moved very slow, and they thought that was like a good way to play the game. Like, it was a game. They treated it like a game. They're like, I get even a sense that overthought it, like they were trying to play certain moves, like it was like a timeline, like they had like things set up, like do this for such amount of time. Somebody watched too many fucking videos, honestly, it's what I feel like, right? This person needed to find balance. There we go, yeah, I acted like a 9 of cups. I thought I was Mr. Boombastic. I don't know what energy I'm picking up on this morning. Mr. Boombastic. Oh my god, but they caused a lot of third-party situations with other soul contracts. Like, I don't think this person realized, like, how immense they were actually in it. I don't think they realized that they were divine. I don't think they realized what they were. Right? Your soul yeah. No, I'm locked out of heaven. Get the world here at the end. The world for me is always that chance to break an old cycle. You know, and then I say it. 10 is the wheel, isn't it? Lisa, yeah, 10 is the wheel. And that's when the universe forces you to make a new decision, right? That's when it's like, it's so obvious in your face, the patterns and the repetition and everything else, and you got a chance to break certain cycles, right? Well, when you break certain cycles, what causes that chaos, what makes it so heavy, is like you break certain cycles, and that's when you really learn everybody around you. Like all these people you thought you were so smart and manipulating and things like that, you realize you didn't know as much about these people as you did, right? They played you the same way you were playing them, and they liked everybody knowing their roles and what to do. And when you stop playing your role for them, they turn into radically different people. And then it's a whole relearning of all those crazy ass cycles. And then when you hit the world card, the 21, right? You got 20. So this is the second time this is happening. Now you've worked out all those whatever with those people. Now you're in a new cycle, and there's an opportunity here to upshift again, right? Someone needs to find balance here between the physical and the reality. Physical and reality. Reality and the metaphysical. Physical and the metaphysical here. There's a call to hold your moral high ground right now, because you're going to have a lot of crabs in the bucket around you trying to drag you down when you make these decisions. And it's all going to come down to, are you genuinely operating from a heart-based center? That's all the universe, 1111, that's all the universe cares about. It's all it cares about. Why? Because it's just frequencies, right? Are you operating from a heart-based center? And I was having this discussion with my nephew the other day, right? I was like, there's a reason the Egyptians just twirled your brain up like spaghetti with a hot poker and pulled it out your nose and threw it away. The reason they did that. The reason they took your heart and put it in a jar and preserved it, right? Because your heart actually has little neurons in it that resemble brain neurons. Your heart is what beats, what pumps, right? If you're not operating from what makes your heart feel good, that's why there's a heart on that scale. Is your heart heavy from bad things you've done? That's why your heart hurts. So that's why that's that scale there. You're supposed to be operating from a heart-based center, and that's the frequency that you broadcast. That's why we talk about hexing and stuff like that. That's toxic. You're operating. You're technically you're still operating out of your heart-based center, but the frequency you're casting is toxic. Your heart pumps. It's what creates your force around you. Anyway, let me get back into it. Right, we got a King of Swords that is coming into this. Right, that's who's being called. Got a King of Pentacles here. We got the Sword of Truth here. The Page of Cups. We got the Ace of Coins. I got someone. Yeah, this King of Pentacles needs to. I hate to say it like this, but needs to kind of humble themselves. They need to come out with the truth and humble themselves, and they need to come out on the 3D if they want to break these blockages here. If you want to break these blockages to this union, you need to come out with the truth. Bam! Bam! Boom. Woo. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. That's how you really manifest shit. There's that 1 to that 21, right? That's how you really start to manifest shit, right? That's what she's been trying to tell you. Because she's a high priestess. I love it. I don't know who I'm talking to today, but this is awesome, right? I love it. Last 2 cards, right? Last 2 cards, right? That was the bottom of the deck. Someone needs to break these chains. Lovers, 10 of Cups, Trignet's ultimate wish fulfilled. I can't even make that shit up. Alright, I love y'all so much. Blessed be all who walk these weird and winding paths of awakening with me. I love y'all. And I'll be back as soon as I can. Promise. All that good jazz.